Okay, the first free agency domino has fallen. Lonzo and the Bulls have agreed to a 4-year, $85 million deal, and I think this is official because Woj said in a sign and trade agreement, which suggests the Pelicans are not going to match, he's going, and that's that. They clearly wanted Kyle Lowry. I don't know if they have any other options at point guard. Satoransky is going to the Pelicans. But to think about this from Chicago's standpoint, safe to say Markkanen is gone. I don't think Bulls fans are complaining much about that one. They need passing, they need defense, they need guys who are okay with not taking a bunch of shots, and, well, Lonzo fits the criteria pretty damn well. I mean, he's not going to be the primary ball handler because he's not a good enough scorer, he doesn't get to the line enough, he doesn't have the pull-up game for that. Although there is some reason to believe he's beginning to develop that. I think I heard that this offseason. But still, between him and Levine and Vooch, who you can run offense through, top of the key, kickouts to guys when he's in the post, cutters to the rim when he's posting up, and maybe if Thad Young's still there, he can make some passes. You'd hope that that's enough for the Bulls, right? To where, let's say the possession begins, it's Levine, and he's either going ISO, he gets a screen from somebody, whatever it might be. And then he kicks it out to Lonzo, and then Lonzo's got the option to either make the open three, because he's gotten a lot better at that stuff. He's good enough to take it off the dribble, especially if you're like giving him some space. Or maybe then Lonzo takes it himself and then makes the next pass. You know what I mean? And it doesn't sound like a lot, but we've seen throughout Lonzo's whole career that that type of stuff really matters. Or maybe it's something as simple as Lonzo's bringing it up and then he just immediately throws it to Vooch, who has good positioning in the post, kind of similar to what Rondo would do when Anthony Davis had good position right in front of the basket for the Lakers in the playoffs. And again, the three-point shooting does seem to be a lot better for Lonzo. I mean, it's 2 seasons now. He was really bad shooting-wise in the bubble, but outside of that, it's been basically 37, 38% on like 6 or 7 three-pointers a game for over 100 games now, I believe. And of course, the shooting is different. I mean, we saw what his form was at one point to what it is now. So, look, if he's going to make open threes, play good defense, keep the ball moving and all that stuff, then I think it certainly helps the Bulls. Now, that said, he still does not get to the line much at all. And Levine, he can do it. He's not like Jimmy Butler when it comes to drawing free throws, but he does it. Vooch, while he is a very good scorer, he doesn't get a whole lot of trips to the line either, which means the Bulls are just going to have to make a lot of shots, which, maybe they got the personnel to do it. I mean, Vooch and Levine have been two pretty damn efficient scorers, especially this last season for Levine. So those two can create, oftentimes by just playing off of each other, just simple Vooch screens for Levine, of course. And you would hope that the shot making there is good enough. Now, defensively, I don't think it's a coincidence that the one lineup for the Bulls last season, when they got Vooch and when Levine was healthy, that was good was when it was those two, and then it was Patrick Williams, Satoransky, Thad Young, aka 3 good defensive players, right? Lonzo fits into that. You've already got Patrick Williams. As far as the last guy, could be Thad Young if he's coming back, and you hope for the best, especially when it comes to team defense, because I do think Vooch, if Vooch is just trying to man up on another center, I think he does okay. When he's defending in space, that's his problem, so you're going to need guys to collapse to help him out there. Lonzo's really good at just reaching in on a ball handler out of nowhere when he's defending off the ball. Patrick Williams, his help defense could end up being elite. I don't think it's an exaggeration to believe it can be one day. And with Levine, his team defense has always been his weakness. He's not a bad on-ball defender. It's when it comes to rotations and just recognizing what to do and where's he closing out to, he's sometimes a little slow on that stuff. So you'd hope that the Bulls can put Levine on the weakest offensive player, and it can be like Lonzo on the lead guard and Patrick Williams on whoever. I mean, Patrick Williams was already defending really good players last season. So you'd hope that you just put all this together and Lonzo can just help the Bulls out on all the boring stuff. You'd think that they've got the scoring punch with Levine and Vooch, and we'll see if Kobe White takes a jump, if they want to trade Kobe White and all that. So that's it, man. The Bulls, they're kind of capped out. Levine's going to have an extension soon. They've got Vooch for a bit. And this is the team, so hopefully they're good. Karnisovas, he moved the 2 picks. He got his 30-something-year-old center. And let's see if Lonzo is the missing piece.